My name's Samra Mayanja. I'm an artist and writer and I live in London. So this show is part of the Jerwood Development Commission. So there's 3 of us that were awarded this. And it's been 2.5 years since I was first awarded that commission, and I think in that time there have been drastic changes in terms of what it is that I'm doing. My relationship to, say, for example, drawing or an understanding of the function it has in my practice has shifted from an instruction to myself and actually feeling like I want to share that instructional quality or share that kind of diagrammatic or explanation of some sort of subconscious with audiences, with other people, with friends. And my writing has stayed quite central to my practice. And in terms of performance now, it feels as though I'm less interested in being in the performance or performing to camera or something. I'm more interested in writing and directing and working with other people, both actors and non-actors, to perform. The idea of a dispersed film, it comes mostly from assisting on other people's films, either other artists or for TV film things, and working in art departments or working as a performer or an extra or something. So being on set, being behind the camera and being in front of the camera, and noticing but also really enjoying how objects and people and things, the energy of them completely shifts for the purpose of this thing that we're all working towards. And so I wanted to make a film that's different to the films I'd made previously, that mostly require only me, if not maybe one other person, and in the past have been still images. This film that I've made for the show includes several actors and a team of people. But I wanted to maybe extract some of the props or some of the clothes or some of the concepts or some of the camera movements out of the film and into the gallery space. So in Gallery 1, for example, which is kind of mirroring the first part of the film, has this slow kind of snake movement into the museum. And I was thinking about the movement of a roller coaster as it's starting to gear up or build speed. So in a way, each room is maybe taking objects or taking concepts from various parts of the film, and then trying to stage them somehow within a physical space. My whole life, my mother warned me of the kind of betrayal that haunts, and I didn't think it would come my way. So the title for the show, The Living and the Stale, within my practice, I often use titles that I don't understand, and then the show or the process of making the show as a way of building an understanding of what it may be. But yeah, in the past, a reference to something that's decomposing or stale or something that is on its way to death, for me has been the breaking down of meaning, or the breaking down of something as a very ripe space rather than a space of death and the end, or that seeming somehow in opposition to life. In actual fact, I've felt, I don't know, in my work that it isn't, that there's something quite ripe and open and generative from those spaces also.